Hey everyone, my name is Fever2 and welcome back to Genshin Impact for a world quest that I think might be the final part of the chain quest Chosen of Dragons. Now here we are in the Collectors of Plenty's village, or at least tribe village, that is literally near a volcano. And this is why I'm here, dear the quest giver. So pretty much this might be what I consider the final chapter of the Chosen of Dragons chain quest. So we have helped out our Saurian friend. We met from the beginning of Natlan to being right here, right now, to see where the journey concludes. And of course, I had to find any other hidden, I guess, world quests there, because you're not going to find them anywhere else. There might be just encounters, and a secret quest might be going on as well, because that's what I was told here. So let's go ahead and talk with these children to see what they know. That'll get me through here. And I have yet to explore all of the new region as well, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. And it looks like this child is scaring this kid. Alright. The Sacred Mountain seems to be having some tummy troubles. It pukes stuff out every day. You've seen it too. It's too dangerous to go out and play. In Uncle Kimosi's stories, whenever the volcano's having tummy troubles, all it needs is a few good pats and it starts to feel better. If only my hands were bigger. I'm sure the grown-ups could pat it better, but they don't want us playing outside the tribe, so they keep putting it off. Haha, so that's what you think, huh? If you ask me, the Sacred Mountain's so big, we need the whole tribe to pat the tummy ache away. But the grown-ups are all so busy. Just look at Faressa working in the orchard all day long. We'll have to wait until they're all have a free time and then pat the volcano together. You make a good point. We'll just have to wait until the grown-ups get some free time, huh? And until then, we follow the rules and don't go outside the tribe until the Sacred Mountain has calmed down, okay? Okay. Shame. What are you two discussing? Paimon just heard a lot of talk about patting tummies. We were talking about, blonde hair and silver fairy. You must be the hero's traveler in Paimon. So anyway, we were discussing some very super ultra important tribal secrets. So, patting volcanoes is a tribal secret. What? Did you hear everything? You were talking too loudly. Next time you want to discuss secrets, whisper into my ear, okay? Okay. But won't that be a little too close in? Oh, do you like her, little kid? Or is he embarrassed? Maybe embarrassed. If you say so. Well then, Outlander hero. I'm Dunia, and this hapless idiot is Dutzy. Will you stop calling me an idiot? Welcome to the... Look at those two playing together. Oh, my Drax is making friends already. Okay, so welcome to the Collector of Plenty, and welcome to your little Taputlosaurs. That's odd. There should be the runes that stop outside Saurians from entering the tribe. Does this have something to do with the Sacred Mountain being in a bad way? This just shows that the runes need a good pat too. I'm so tired today. I can't even read properly. My eyes are like blinded here. So the only thing around here that needs a good hard pat is your head. Still, I never expected great heroes like yourselves to turn up in the Collective of Plenty. Do you need help with something? So you explained to Dunia and Dutzy that you wish to enter the Sacred Mountain, because that's what we were told. You want to enter the Sacred Mountain? That's not going to be easy. The grown-ups kept telling us it's a dangerous place, so we're not allowed to go in there. But I'm sure you have your reasons wanting to go. I know there was once someone else who found a way in. Me too. I know someone too. Isn't the Sacred Mountain, well, sacred to your tribe? How come you're so happy to tell us all about it? Oh boy, sorry. The name Sacred Mountain comes from woven scrolls from a long, long time ago. As far as we're concerned, it's nowhere near as sacred as the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. True enough. The only reason we're not allowed to go inside is because it's dangerous. Not to mention the Speaker's Chamber has organized exploration teams to go inside and poke around. As soon as I'm old enough, I'm going to go there too. How many times do you need to be told? That place is dangerous. I'm unsure of the details, but if you want, you could try talking to old man Maposo. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to help. Idle old man Maposo. You'd better off asking Kimosi. Kimosi's my uncle, and he used to be an adventurer. Don't call old man Maposo idle. Unfortunately, one of them's at the excavation site south of the mountain, and the others at the Tefric ruins of the west of the village. Blah. See what I mean? I can't even mix my grammar here. I try not to yawn or explain I'm messing up here. So if only we could show you the way, but with the sacred mountain in its eruption cycle, it's not safe for us to take you. No problem. Paimon thinks we can find our own way from here. Come on, Drex. It's time to go. He's a little cutie, isn't he? That scarf tied to his tail is so pretty. When the sacred mountain is feeling better, let us take him out to play. Okay, but Paimon wants to come too. So we have two places to go to. Oh, yeah. So we got two places to go to, and we could go to both ways. So we could go to the Falling Star Fields or the remnants of Titicaca. I think that's when I saw some ruins. I think these are optional. And I already know there might be a way inside the mountain, but I will go to both ends to see what they're up to. What the hell? What's this? What are you scared of? Ooh! Okay. I guess they're taking cover. That's what I'm thinking. Oh. Yeah, they're taking cover because we're only... What the hell? Come on, don't... Ooh.
Running late again. Let's ride. Full throttle.
Ah! Okay. Not the safest place to fight this thing.
Rev the engines. Justice will prevail. Final light of the
I think I might have chosen the wrong person here. I'm fighting something. Alright, I'm fighting something that I cannot do much damage to. Alright, he's roaring. I'm on a rematch, bitch. Let's try this again.
From the sky.
What? Where'd you go, some bitch?
Let's ride.
Where'd you go, you some bitch?
Pyroclastic surge. Rev the engines. Show no mercy. Lolling, East Papa. Hurry up, Grassa.
Okay. What?
You wanna stand down?
Oh god.
Stop me.
It's the volcano again, isn't it?
Breath from the sky. Let's ride.
Okay. Now that I finally got this done here, so phew, what a mess to deal with. To think that I almost got knocked flat by some Tepellosaurs. That just boils my blood. We got it all wrong. Those are abyssal monsters. They're way more dangerous than Tepellosaurs. So you thought they were just ordinary ones. No wonder you're struggled. Huh, is that it? Makes sense now. I really owe you this time. If it weren't for you guys, I would have been done for. Hold on a sec. I need to go around those useless idiots first. I'll thank you properly once I make sure they're all safe. So I may have stumbled upon another quest. Maybe. I don't know. I think this might be it. So it's all thanks to these three that you made it out safe, huh, boss? That's right. You should have seen them in action. Took down those monsters in just a couple of moves. I think this is where we might have met them. So you saved the squad leader. That's a debt I haven't much to offer in payment for. But please, take this small gift as a token of my gratitude. Seriously, Titslow? Have you always been this stingy? That's all you're giving to the people who saved your life? Alright, so I guess I'm just... Okay, we meet more people. Hey, Chubby, ensuring the caravan safety is your job, isn't it? So what's this about someone else having to clean up your mess? What do you have to say for yourself? Quit stuttering. If you hadn't panicked and dropped your guard, a few measly monsters wouldn't have been a problem for me. This time, you're giving up part of your pay to thank our savior. Got it? How many more? Of course! Such a small token as a life-saving gift does seem a bit stingy, doesn't it? No, this is more than enough, to be honest. I honestly don't care. You're really not very forthright, aren't you? That's no fun. Just take it already. Otherwise, if word gets out, people will label me a cheapskate. Anyway, this is a personal gift from me to you. Just accept it. Consider it a little something extra for your tabletlosaurs. To get some more snacks. No need for my thanks and formalities. Alright, we still need to pick up all the stuff where you lost along the way. We'll be heading off now. Maybe meet again. I can't help but feeling that we might have encountered these three on purpose for no reason. I guess we might meet them someday here.
Why me?
Well, let's just keep on moving and press forward. Jesus Christ! I almost forgot how powerful these guys' characters are. So, let's look at the remnants of Titacano. Yeah, these might be it here, so let's check. Alright, let's check it here. Alright, save that one. What the? Alright, who are you then? These rocks. Every day they come crashing down. This eruption cycle really is something else. Hi, hello. It's rare for people to venture out this way. What can I help you with? Is that a little Tibetlosaurus? Are you from the Children of Echoes? I didn't realize they were so interested in fashion these days. I never seen such clothes. Not to mention a flying pet. Hey, who you calling a pet? Paimon's more of a companion. That's modern. That's modernity for you. What are you still looking so pleased about? Take back that part about Paimon being a pet right now. And for your information, we're not from the Children of Echoes either. In that case, this little Patiblosaurus? He's a great friend we met during our travels. My name is Paimon, this is the Traveler, and this little fellow is Drax. We're adventurers, and we're looking for a way to get into the volcano. We're here to find someone called Imposo. Someone told us he should be patrolling around here somewhere. Do you know this? What was it they called him? Idle old man Imposo? Been speaking to Dutsy then, have you? Idle old man Imposo is standing before your eyes. But you can call me Imposo. Thank you so very much. Huh? But they called you old man Imposo. Aye, they did. Dutsy and most of the other children of the tribe have taken to calling me an old man. It's hard not to explain to an outsider. My great-grandfather was the youngest child in his generation, as was my grandfather, and then my father before me. I might not look like it, but I'm a couple of generations above them in the pecking order, so they've taken to calling me old man. So Dutsy told you about me, and now you want help getting inside the volcano? The way up there? I'm not trying to scare you away, but you should know the great volcano of Tolan isn't an easy place to get into. If you're not careful, the air itself can burn your windpipe. If that happens, the effects will plague you for the rest of your life. So scary. Are you sure the air is really that hot? Have you ever seen it happen to anyone? Evidently. We're looking at someone it's happened to. Oh, Paimon didn't know. It's fine. I tried to go in the volcano once and, well, I've certainly found it a dangerous place. But I imagine your decide to visit may have something to do with your little pet companion here. Looks like he doesn't even know yet. There are always Saurians like this who, before reaching adulthood, are drawn to the sacred mountain. It's like they've heard of the volcano's call. However, most of them don't bring companions. It should go on without saying that other Saurians don't want to accompany them. After all, they never come back. This is a dangerous road you tread, Traveler Paimon. Don't worry about us. We laugh in the face of danger. Isn't that right, Traveler? I won't get out of bed for anything less than the possibility of death. That's right, Paimon. We stand tall, even neath a crumbling wall. Paimon doesn't understand what you said, but she knows it doesn't sound good. Rawr. Huh, don't you dare start copying her. Yeah. Such a brave little fellow. A Saurian with a mark on its head? There was a little Tatankasaurus in the tribe like this is a good many years ago. It would rarely interact with tribespeople, or even other Tatankasaurs. Maybe lonely souls are easily drawn together. Back then, it and I got along quite well. But in the end, it too was drawn to the volcano. It came to see me one last time before it left. Perhaps it was hoping I would accompany it. But I didn't go. Why didn't you? I don't know. Maybe I was scared. Maybe I didn't realize how important a friend could be. Later, when they organized an exploration team, I volunteered to join. Was it guilt? Or did I want to prove myself to a friend I was assured it was still there? In the end, I never found him. Instead, I haven't been able to stop coughing since then. Pretty hopeless, aren't I? Can't even clear up these rocks that keep falling on the ruins. Woo. So yeah, the volcano's a dangerous place. Do you want to even go? Do you go even so? We're sure. Now that's an admirable look. We're currently in the middle of an eruption cycle. The worse the ley lines get, the more frequently the volcano erupts. But ironically, this is the best time to try to get inside. I can tell you how to get in, but before I do, I'd like to see a show of strength. Let's say, clear away the rocks and the volcanic activity has left strewn on and around the ruins. That's not a show of strength. That's us helping you complete your chores. When you ask someone for help, it's always nice to show them a kindness in return. Besides, as we say here in the Collective of Plenty, if you can't move a rock, how do you expect to move a volcano? Just show me how strong you are, please. Well, I do have one character in mind here, so let's go.
Hurry up, Brasa!
Oh, hey, I was still working on this.
Time to go!
Alright. It's hard to, like... Not really hard. Trying to move here. But look at this. I'm still clearing stuff away.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that really it? Did I miss something? Yeah, there's a lot more.
Running late again.
I guess I have a lot more to clear, huh? Alright. I think I'm good here. How about the one up...
Here I go.
Maybe up there. Maybe up there. Maybe here too? Oh, hang on.
Time to go.
Ooh. Nope. 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 What is this? It's all about to go... You've got to be kidding me. guess that's it. I guess there's another one. I think I saw another one up here, though. Yeah, is that it? Yeah. But I didn't already clear them out already? But didn't I already clear it out? Huh. What am I missing here? Is it this thing?
Hurry up, Brassa!
Is it this thing? Where is it, though? I'm pretty sure I might have missed something here. I'm going to have to check a look around. See if I actually did miss anything, because I have no idea where is the rest. Yeah. Alright, let's just touch here, then. Is that how you do it? I honestly do not know. Oh, I think it is. Hey, the wall of light that was here. It seems like the golden seal opened after those golden patterns flew over here. We didn't break it, did we? Rawr. Should we be getting ready to run? There's no need for that. I spent years researching that thing. Never would have thought you get it to open like that. It's just a shame. Everything behind the light wall has been buried under rocks. For all we know, this may have been once an important route into Satellite City. Isn't this place called the excavation site? But that wasn't always its name. That's just what the tribespeople call it these days. They say it was once an ancient dragon outpost destroyed during the war between Xbalanque, the first Pyro Archon, and the dragons. The members of the Saurian Relics Association all agree that these ruins were built as a satellite city to protect the main dragon city, located at the center of the volcano. Did dragons build a city inside a volcano? So everything we saw before. Alright, since you helped me clear up those rocks, I'll tell you how to get inside. During an eruption, the volcano will eject a vast amount of phlogiston, and other things, most of which fall on the surrounding area. However, some of the things it spits out float, due to the phlogiston remaining in the air and accumulating in the form of a sky fire circlet, or Nahuatsin's springboard. I'm talking about those fragmented structures that surround the volcano. You'll have to climb up there the mountain and look for your opportunity to jump inside. Jump inside? Yes, you can only get in by passing through the crater. It's filled with phlogiston, so you'll have to be careful. It was tribespeople from the Flower Feather clan who guided us through. Perhaps you can make it simpler arrangements, but whatever you do, do not breathe anything in. Otherwise... So that's how we do it. It's an earthquake! Wait, no, the volcano's erupting! Hang on. Oh, damn. What if I chose the other one? Look out, it's a stampede. That thing? Wait. The volcano's been erupting more often lately, a worrying sign. If you want to go in there, you need to be extremely careful. But first, we need to find a way to get to the Skyfire Circlet, right? Piece of cake. You can fly us up, Paimon. If Paimon had the strength to pick you up, Paimon would drop you straight into the crater. Right. I wish you... No, luck isn't an option. Traveler, Paimon and Drax, you must succeed. Alright. Wait. So what would have happened if I would have gone to the other way? Hang on. What would have happened if I would have gone to the Falling Star Fields? Would it be the same option, or, Would it be the same option, or, I'm now awfully curious now. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about here. Apparently, when that thing erupts... Oh! Yeah, this happens. Okay, so this might have been another way to get in, I guess. So these two are just hiding. We're behind them. We're so grateful for your assistance. These monsters came out of nowhere, and dealing with them it just takes so much time. You came in just in time. I'm Kimosi from the Collectors of Plenty, and this is Nasia. Okay, just give me a moment to catch my breath.
You add anything too weird this time?
Oh yeah, whenever Paimon just talks, whenever we're in this part of the region, she'll just tell us, "Oh, the volcano's erupting," or "It's over," right? If you care so much about time, Kimosi, it might be a good idea to work on your muscles a little more. Haha, never gonna happen. I'm just not cut out for this battlefield, or for getting ripped. I prefer finding shortcuts to deal with my foes. We'll report back to the tribe and get them to stand back up. That should improve our efficiency, increase safety, and save time. I've heard you say it so many times, my brain is sore. The only time you don't care how long something takes is when you're telling stories. Then you can keep talking from dusk till dawn. That's the whole point of saving time in the first place, so I can spend it on things I enjoy. Oh, we mustn't forget about our guests. I take it you're Uncle Kimosi. I was just thinking the same, that name sounded familiar. Uncle, as I recall, I only have the one nephew. My goodness, Dutsy, look how you've grown. Why, you've blossomed into a charming young specimen of a woman. Cut the nonsense, Kimosi. If this was your unruly little imp of a nephew, I'd eat a hat. Oh, come on, I was just having a little fun. In any case, I really must thank you again for coming to our rescue. May I ask, what are the two... No, three of you. That's Paimon, she's the traveler, and this is our little companion, Drax. Wonderful, your Tapetlosaurus friend looks like a remarkable fellow, just like a human. He even has his own clothes. If a scarf counts as an article of clothing, anyway. Oh, on you. I'm not sure it would, but on this little guy, that's exactly what it is. Rawr. That's where we fall short on Saurians. I'm afraid. Hey, Nasia, take a look at this horn. Are you going to the volcano then? Rawr. How did you know where we were headed? Aha, and this is where smart time-saving people show their worth. Now let me guess what you're up to. You want to enter the volcano, but you don't know how. And that's where you'd be wrong. We already know how to do that. Haha, I see. So you're a smart person too. In which case, I have a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Warriors who wish to enter the volcano, do you have the time? Not far from here is an area containing remnants of the secret source known as the Teferic Ruins. Let me explain. Long, long ago, back when Natlan was still a peaceful paradise. Actually, it was 500 years ago, just as the abyssal corrosion in Natlan was at its worst. The entire section of ruins was spat out by the volcano. Hey now, do you not feel even a little guilty of interrupting other people's stories? I'm just saving time, Kimosi. This is hardly the moment for storytelling. We're right in the middle of investigating the recent thefts at the Teferic Ruins. A witness from our tribe claims they saw one of the Kukosaurs that dwelled nearby carrying off a statue from the ruins. We're here to find out what the situation is. But when we arrived, the whole ruin was crawling with abyssal monsters. So I'm wondering, could you maybe help us clean them out? If you could deal with the monsters, then Nasia and I won't have to return to the tribe, and we can save time. Rawr. So you want us to go to these Teferic ruins with you? Nasia and I will follow you there, but won't take part in any fighting. Huh? But Kimosi, I'm not sure I understand. Surely if we all work together, we can save even more time. Only the strongest warriors could dare to enter the volcano. Amateurs like us would only hold them back. Safety comes first. I'm sure you can understand, my charming young specimen of a woman. Of course, if there's a need for the two of us to get involved, it's just a few monsters. No big deal. Perfectly. I accept the challenge. Huh. It's only a few monsters. Stand back and watch. We'll be all like pew pew, and they'll be gone in no time. Rawr. You're certainly full of confidence. We'll stand back and see how you do. You strike me as powerful warriors, but don't push yourselves too hard. Kimosi likes to yammer on, but he said one thing worth listening to just now. Safety does come first, It's more important than saving time. In fact, it's way more important than anything else. Heh, don't worry about us. We've got this. Yeah, we got a badass Saurian. Teferic ruins, huh? It's kind of hard to imagine a ruin erupting from a volcano. Alright, so what we're doing here exactly. So we're going to be clearing monsters and all that stuff, so. Alright. What the hell? So that's our biggest problem. Okay. That closed fairly quickly, so we gotta get rid of the monsters without touching that thing.
Surf's up. Get to work. You two. Time to end them. Woohoo! Catch an epic wave!
Is that it, or is there more? I guess I gotta clear them out whenever I see them, right? Alright, do I go up there? I better see. What?
Get back on track.
Nope, I'm supposed to find them over here. Alright, do I go inside? No. What the hell am I hearing? Ooh, okay. I guess I better ram some freaking heads.
Rev the engines! Incinerate! Fulfill our pact! Let's ride! Why me?
Alright. So I can go in the hole here? Oh, wait. Wait, where am I going? Am I stuck? Whoa, hell, I'm stuck. Alright, so I think I'm supposed to go down here, maybe. Right? I think I am. Might as well, right? This may be unrelated to the main quest I'm going through. But I think I have the right to explore both options, because since this quest is part of this thing, so might as well, right? Alright, so we got ourselves a hidden hideout here?
Try and stop me!
Oh look, they're hoarding treasures. Ain't that funny?
Light up the blazing sun!
Alright.
Let's ride!
Alright. Let's see if I just press it. Ooh. Ooh. So we got ourselves a guardian.
Suffer the wrath of the Eastling! Wrath from the sky! Check this out! That's the launch! Hurry up, Brassa! One fell swoop! Stop it! It's justice o'clock! Stop! Boost! Look out below!
Oh, damn, my bad. Damn, boy house, come on.
Pyroclastic surge! Let's ride!
I guess there's more.
Surf's up! Full throttle! Light up the blazing sun! Woohoo!
looks like we did defeat them. Holy hell. Okay.
Why me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Girl, slow down.
Good. Heads up. Woo.
Alright. I know that I think each Natlanese characters have an innate ability to automatically activate their abilities when they're in their night soul thing. Alright, let me see this. Strange secret source structure. So one can only wonder what was going on with those tribes people's minds when they placed these broken pieces on the source mechanism here. Well, there's a lot of things here. Like, there's that thing again. Broken piece it. They thought it was a thing to worship? Oh. So, instead of 8 chests here, we got 4.
Are these edible?
I'm sorry, did you just say edible? Oh, and, yeah, I just recently remembered that I recently gained a bunch of these rings here. There's a lot of things to read these here, like deactivated source core. Yeah, they treat it like these like the altar or something. Yeah. So we're just seeing an assembly here. Alright, you two. I got done with your chores. Are things alright? All the monsters have been cleared out. I'm more concerned whether you were wounded or not. Wounds from abyssal monsters can have severe consequences if not treated properly. Not so much as a scratch, just a teensy bit upset you didn't help out. All the more proof that you didn't need our help. To clean out all the abyssal monsters in the Tefric ruins so quickly, it looks like you were even stronger than I thought, Traveler. Even stronger than the rumors say. Huh? You've heard of this? Huh? We've heard of them? You spend too much time focusing on your muscles. If you took a break every now and then to chat with the couriers from the Scions of the Canopy, you might have a better idea who we're talking to. Did you see a statue? It should have been in the middle of the large platform in the ruins. Whew. I guess it must be missing. We'll just have to look for it later. You have our gratitude, warriors. Thanks to you, we can finally complete our investigation and report back to the tribe. I wish you a smooth journey. After all, a smooth journey means you can quickly reach your target, and quickness saves time. Exactly. Thank you so much for your assistance. Who knows what we had done without the great traveler in Paimon and their Saurian friend. May we meet again. Alright, so that's about it. So that's what we did here. Also, I realized that my characters are almost dead. Alright, so we did both sides of the optionals here, even though we've already unlocked some of these things. So our only way is through the spirit ways. So let's see. I would go back to the other ruins, but I think to save time, let's just go here. Because I think both sides leads to the same destination. That's what I'm thinking. We're really doing it, guys, are we? We're finally going up the fucking volcano. Sorry if I curse, but I'm just excited. Because I had really bad timing with volcanoes and all. Dude, look at the smoke up there. The volcano's huge. Paimon wonders what it's like inside. Wait, want to be full of liquid phlogiston? Alright. Whoa! Okay, we're really high above the clouds. Really, like, where we can see the volcano here. Alright, here we are at the Skyfire Circlet. Floating islands? No biggie. Alright, so this circlet is like a pathway that leads us to the center of the volcano. Wow. Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of my time in Dragonspire Mountains, I guess. Path to the Flaming Peaks just started. Alright. Here we are. O chosen of dragons. Ascend to the circlet's highest pinnacle, then hurl yourself into the sacred mountain. Go forth and reveal. If you want to go fast. Really, I couldn't read all that. What's wrong? Did you see a bunch of strange words again? The words feel clearer now. It feels like we're getting closer. Oh, you mean it's because we're getting closer to the volcano? Right. It's almost as if the person's been talking to you all this time is in that fountain. Anyway, since those things are showing up as we're getting closer to the volcano, that's gotta mean we're on the right track. Right. Okay. So we got a lot of things to do here. First of all, viewpoint. I will not get over the fact that this is beautiful. You gotta admit, guys, this is really cool in some way. Like, oh my god, I am on above a volcano. Can you imagine the intense heat that I could use to roast my hot dogs and my marshmallows? You gotta have a long freaking stick to burn that thing. But jokes aside, look at this. It seems like we have to go all the way up there. That above the clouds, I think. God, can you imagine that? Floating on an island. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I almost fell off. Alright, so we gotta go on top of the circlet. Somehow. Okay, we activated that thing. What is this? So, geothermal vent. A fragile vent formed due to the underground heat, which periodically emits gaseous phlogiston using plunging attack or the Tatankasaurus downward stomp can cause it to collapse. So be warned, it is said when a geothermal vent collapses, other strange phenomena may occur. Then this thing, I didn't see it. I never even see it. And then this thing. Pulverites. Ooh. Okay. Alright. I guess we better find ourselves a bird. You know, I was also considering getting the Flower Feather Clan character here. So we got... Alright, I just wanted that Power Oculus here. Okay. Okay, how do I do this?
Why me? Look out below!
You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna go over here. There's no point in doing that again. Oh, damn. Alright, I'm really getting taken fire, huh? Alright. Okay. Hang on a second. Alright, I think we made it here. Someone made it here. I couldn't figure out where I was going. So, finally we made it. Paimon didn't think it'd be so high up, but at least it's not as cold as Paimon thought it would be. Uh-huh, says the meaty guy with the thick skin. It's gotta be the volcano's mouth, right? What a view. So are we really gonna jump into the mouth of the volcano? Okay. It certainly is a view. I mean, look at this. That is literally the perfect shot I would think as a good thumbnail, maybe. But I think there's going to be more good thumbnails in the future. So, it looks like we need to find a way down. Speaking of which, what's that? It looks like some kind of strange statue. Oh, could this statue be the one that Kimosi and the set of Kukusaurus stole? Roar! That's awfully a bit different than the other things I see. Oh shoot, a glowing bird. Watch out! What the hell? Now that's a strange Kukusaur if I seen one. It glowed gold. And just stole it right in front of us, really. It kind of looked like a freaking Metroid Prime thing, upgrade. Huh, was that A Kukasaur? So Kukasaurs really do bring the stolen statues here. Wait, did it just grab the statue and jump straight into the crater? Oh wait, that's right. We can find a way to pass through the gaseous phlogiston just like that Kukasaur did. But kinda high up, aren't we? So don't worry, Paimon. I'll carry you. As long as you grab me just as we land. Rawr. You're all set to take the plunge too? Well, alright. If that's the case, Paimon's not that scared anymore either. And it's not just that we're high up. Don't forget about the gaseous phlogiston. Anyway, let's make sure we're all set before we go. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point here. So are we really gonna use a Kukasaur here, or are we gonna just? I guess we're just gonna. I guess so. All right. I guess better plunge down. Here we go. Hang on. How do we do this again? We're plunging down. Skydiving into the sky that's in the... Oh my god. Oh my god! We're really going to the sun! Oh, chosen dragons. Traverse the Eternal City, venture into the heart of the Sacred Mountain. Banish the great enemy cloaked in shadow. Ignite the frigid embers. How's everyone still okay? Is your head okay? After all, you did fall from really high up. You're not hurt, aren't you? Brian, he's fine. He's my tough little buddy. You seem fine. What about you, traveler? Are you okay? Well, I certainly look like I'm in one piece. I was so scared. Something leaked out. Seen any bits of my soul floating around? Haha, very funny. If you could joke like that, you must be feeling absolutely peachy. Still, who'd have thought there'd be such a huge space underneath this volcano? It's super dark here, though. Time for you to shine, Paimon. Give us some light. Oh, no problem. Let Paimon just go ahead and... As if! Paimon's no glow-in-the-dark pixie. So there's nothing here to work with. Fire's the only way we're getting any light. Let's just explore the area a bit first, okay? I'm gonna have to rename this here, but oh well. So let's activate this thing to rekindle something. It really is dark here. Looks like we're some structure in a volcano here. I guess everything's phlogiston here. It is a pathway. Let's just follow the light and see where it's ahead. So that's gotta be phlogiston, right? Must be. It's the only thing that's glowing? Everything is just lighting up here? Oh. Well.
Rev the engine.
First enemy of the day is this thing.
Wrath from the sky! You two! Time to end!
Get him, Drax.
Let's ride! Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun!
Oh, I didn't mean to switch to you, girl.
Let's ride! Wrath from the sky!
Alright, we're good, right? Alright, I think we're good. Alright, we're just gonna follow that light. Or is it going faster? That's right there. Hey, I see the thing! So what is it? Drax, what's up? Found something? Rawr! This is the statue that the Kukasaur had, so it dropped down here as well. Wait a minute. You know, it kind of looks like you, Drax, but with big ears and rolled into a ball. Okay, now that I see it clearly, it does look like a baby dragon or a baby dinosaur. Like something, like it's sleeping. Huh? Really? You don't think so? Paimon sure does. Whoa, it's moving. Like, oh my god, can we keep it as a reward? Can we keep it as a pet? I want it. That if I like things that are mechanical, to be honest. Self-diagnostic in progress. Moderate dust accumulation in joints. Storage medium activated. Speech. Remote extraction. Override permitted. Clicking. Personality module correction. Rar? Huh. So this is some kind of mechanism, not a statue. Well, it does look like the source mechanisms, and that strange light floating around, it feels like we've seen that before somewhere. Why has it stopped moving? Rar! Ah! Hang on, let me step back a bit and let me do that again. Ah! Sorry, I can't do the high-pitched Paimon scream. I'm sorry. Ah! I gotta practice a lot more. My vocal cords have been torn a lot from excessive coughing when I was sick. So I can't... Yeah, it's all air silence. Like silencing. It seems my voice module works. Well then, honored guest, I have awaited you for a long... Sorry, is it something the matter? Did you have to suddenly make that loud noise? You scared Paimon to death! Did I? Then that as well. A dynamic entrance is the only way to leave a lasting impression. Of course. Otherwise, I'd worry that you might feel I was neglecting you. Sorry? Here are you again? Who am I, you say? Well, this body's name is Ihikato. And you may also call it, but such things as names hold little meaning here. Ahem. Individual designation modification request via records. 150 years after the war, designation changed to one from a list of the fallen, Ichikato. Yes, indeed. Since then, this body has been named Ihikato. That said, we are not in a hurry. Let Ihikato clear away at least some smidgen of the darkness that lies before you. I know you must have your doubts, but please follow me for now. I'm not sure if there's a clear conversation here, or am I just speaking mechanically? Ooh. Light up my way, little dragon. Light up my way. Okay, we're really lighting up our ways. Alright. Are we in some underground kingdom or something? Or some sort of temple? Are there any interactables? Some dragon statues, maybe. Whew, I should explain that this place was not always so dark, even though it is undoubtedly the inside of a volcano. However, after the war was over, the entire city was destroyed. After that, such a huge mechanical construct could hardly continue to function. War? Yes, the war between the remaining Dragonborn and the humans. The war in which the original Master of Flame was killed. The master of this place was long since dead, and naught else but the city ekes out survival. Though, who can really say? Perhaps the city, too, has already ceased to live. Or perhaps so many things that once existed were nothing more than illusions. We each stand benefit, little one. You get what you came for, and I hope to borrow your power to solve a few problems of my own. And so, you must reach the heart of the sacred mountain, but alas, the mountain's power was cut off during the war. And for all that the seal's power is like weak threads that could only entrap a whelp, the oath dictates that only a human may activate them. In an interesting twist, the poor child who used this method to infiltrate the sacred mountain was, in the end, brought to ruin by someone else using nigh identical means. Such as it ever been, just as the followers of a tyrant are driven out by heroes, and after many years of wandering, their descendants and tyranny in some other realm. The world and its affairs are akin to a stage play. Cause and effect, revenge and revolt. All scenes repeat themselves one after the other across ragged eons. But I'm getting off the topic. Well then, activate it, and let this moribund capital writhe a little longer. Now, but none but you is worthy to do this deed now. So, we are in an underground city. Okay. Let's go ahead and start that mechanism. See what happens. Ooh. I now control the power of the sun. Behold. The power of the sun. Let there be light. Holy hell. Now that's a city. And this is inside a volcano? Really? Oh my god. Okay, so I actually did unlock a new freaking place of legends here. There was an Enkanomiya, which is in Inazuma, the chasm in Leeway, the seas of bygone eras in Fontaine, and now this. Wow, look at all this. Okay, so we were just at the summoning hall. There's the Sea of Shifting Sentience and Flame Melding Ritual Grounds. Wow, okay. Okay. Something new you see every day, huh? Have I officially given you its name? By the way, I believe I have not. No matter. Welcome to the first sacred city, Tolan. Land of primal flame. So this is Tolan. Stone dragons. It's a mechanical dragon. Worms. Well, Paimon was not expecting the volcano to look like this on the inside. Is that really where we are? Or did we get yoinked into a different spot when we went through the volcano's mouth? Oh, this is undoubtedly the Sacred Mountain's interior. But even I know not how long it has been since I saw such a sight. Only when the light shone upon you once more did I see that you had moldered so. Ihikado? My apologies. Mere belief indulgence in unnecessary sentimentality. Energy reserve low. Hibernation imminent. Please replace or connect energy storage medium. It seems like dear Ihikado's long exile has left it with little time. Wait, what do you mean? Ihikado is gonna die? The one you named Ihikato has long ceased to be amongst the living. To be brief, Tolan requires a great amount of energy to be restarted, and with no waste can be permitted. You must destroy the seal on one of the other two astral ensembles. Ensembles. I am not going to say that name. And the other. Only then you can truly activate the celestial axis in the center. You are right over there? I am fine. We will meet again. Onward then, chosen of dragons. Alas, the pain of a body losing its vitality. I am not used to it, even after all these years. Rawr. And there it goes. The light around Ihikado's gone. It's not moving anymore either. Paimon's still kind of confused. Was that really Ihikado talking, or was someone else speaking through it? I'm sure we'll find out. Let's continue on for now. True, still, about the astral assemblages here he mentioned just now. Does he mean something like that big fireball from earlier? And what's this celestial axis thing? We don't have any idea what that is. Oh well, let's take a look around and see if we can find those strange things he mentioned. Rawr. Okay, this might be a very long video here. So, Chronicler of the Crumbling City? Okay. So here we are again. Okay. So there's a chest right there. Hang on. Alright. So what's it gonna be?
Something to add to my collection.
Grain for puffer. Alright. You know, I still gotta admit, you don't see something like this every day. Something beautiful like this. Alright, so we keep exploring, and What? I could pick it up? So I got this as a quest item. So small-scale secret source automaton. Now that it has lost all power, all that is left are echoes in an empty shell. It shows clear signs of careful maintenance, which afforded in brief function once reactivated, even after being lost in the outside world for so long. Yeah. Right. So let's go ahead and keep on exploring.
Rev the engines!
Yet another whole new area to explore as well. And maybe here. The music is ridiculously epical here. Oh my god, look at that. There's a hole in the fucking sky! Is that where Monvika punched a hole in the sky? Or is it the fact that... No, there's many holes. There's a lot of holes. Okay, I'm getting captivated by every single little thing.
Try and stop me!
But every single little thing. Alright, so... I think we're supposed to head to the center? Yeah, to the center. That's what I'm thinking. There's another one! Oh hell, there's another one. Another secret source servant. Scanning this location. The path to the celestial axis has been sealed. Core astral assemblage has been activated. Remaining astral assemblages must be restabilized to gain the power needed to reopen the seal. Ehekado? Scanning this location. The path of the celestial axis has been sealed. Core astral assemblage has been activated. Remaining astral assemblages must be restabilized to gain the power needed to reopen the seal. Wait, this isn't a Hekano. Even if they do look the same. Still, the celestial axis. This has gotta be the one that Hekano said needed activating, right? Looks like we'll have to look around for the other two astral assemblages then. Right, so... Forsaken Sea of Wisdom. Alright. Okay, so there are multiple quests? Yeah, the Frozen Rekindling Land, then we have to stabilize, then we have to activate both here, then break the seal over the okay, so I guess we gotta do this one. Sea of Wisdom, which is over on that side end. I guess I could move out of the way. Woo! Almost hit with the dust. Sorry, fellas. I'm just making my way downtown. I don't know why I said that. Alas, there's another one chasing something. What is that thing doing? Hello, can I speak with you? I guess I better use Bolt Charge then.
Running late again.
Woo! Crap. Alright. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I made mistakes. I made mistakes. Oh wait. Oh look, it actually went to the chest. Good. Good, good dragon thing.
Are these edible?
Alright. Alright. Where the sea is shifting sentience? Oh, look at that. Fiery flowing sea of sentience added to the... Okay, okay. So it looks like we're... this whole area is covered in liquid phlogiston. Look at that giant fireball. That's gotta be the actual assemblage, right? One would assume so, right? Let's head over there just in case. I guess there's something to do. I guess I did it? I didn't. Convolution operation corrupted insufficient energy to support data. Energy mediums near the activation site is marked. Something's fishy here. Alright. Hey. I have to activate this thing. What the hell?
Off we go.
Stop
Show no
hitting
mercy.
me.
Get to work. Carving wave. Amazing.
Alright.
I told you today's our lucky day.
Didn't realize they even had that ability. So those things can activate something here. Spare waves. You know what? Something just reminds me. Oh. Almost. Okay. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Oh, Chosen Dragon, submerge yourself in the pool of flowing flames. Perceive and then receive. With this astral assemblage can be released once more. Whoa. Indwell a Koalosaurus and then dive. Okay. As you immerse yourself in the liquid phlogiston, images flash through your mind like warm memories. It is a memory from long ago. The great sovereign who was once illuminated the world with his long horns changes the landscape within this mountain with but a flap of his wings. Light and heat serve as messengers and heralds, conveying orders to flames in many form flow. Then the great king establishes here a repository for all memories and wisdom. Thus is the sacred city of Toulon created. Thus did it dawn its original form. This is the first memory preserved in the lake of blazing fire. Okay. Paimon never knew that the dragons used to have it so easy. Just jump into some liquid phlogiston. So apparently we can receive some memories by jumping to phlogiston. No.
Let's ride.
Okay. One way to deal with monsters is by dumping them in the water. Alright, wake up, little guy. It is strange. How on earth did they build spearways? Maybe the spearways were originally the invention of dragons. One could assume. Okay, so I think there's another one right here. There's a lot of things to explore here. Then I see some corruption here.
Yeah.
Oi.
Pyroclastic surge! Faster! Surf's up! Check this out! That's the water! Lolling, eat Papa! Yeah!
Wrath from the sky! Rev the engines! Yeah!
Whoa! Didn't mean to. Oh, keep forgetting that.
Are these edible?
Alright, so I'm not sure why I just dive into the logician and then memories I see. So immerse ourselves, so. Okay, again. Many dragons once immersed themselves in the lake of flame, and thus did the information and wisdom carried within the liquefaction flow into their minds. But that was in ages past. None now come to this place to seek wisdom. Instead, these crystallizations of sagacity came to be used as proofs of strength. To think that such objects that might push an entire species into the next generation would be used as naught but weapons. When the Flame Lord of the many dragons feigned death on account of the pitch-black shadow that plagued him, when the human populace outside the volcano raised their banners of resistance, perhaps only violence could have suppressed the unease that people felt in their hearts. Okay. Energy medium retrieved. Okay, so I'm trying to understand this whole thing to understand a bit lore here. So apparently, from what I can gather from each of the stories as I immerse myself in the liquefaction, it says that the dragons use to immerse themselves, bathe in this phlogiston, as to receiving memories. Okay, let's speak in technical terms. I'm thinking that the dragons have a way to store data and find a way to absorb or download said data. So by, I think, turning themselves into phlogiston, maybe they turn themselves into phlogiston or something like that, or somehow they just dipped into the phlogiston, downloading or at least uploading their memories into this pool. To others who were wanting to seek knowledge would just bathe in it and download it. To be honest, from what it's telling me, the liquefaction I am sitting on right now, it's literally data, living organic data that dragons used. That is the weirdest thing I thought. That's what I'm getting at. That is just only what I'm getting at. Alright. Yeah, there's no law. So I gotta put a liquefaction here. Oh, little guy, please move. Right. I got an idea.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Alright. The power indeed. Power of knowledge. Take a dip into the pond. Let's go ahead. And of course I'm in the middle of combat. That's just ridiculous. I'm very sorry, little guy. But you were kind of in the way of storytelling. Okay? With the same things again? Let's skip. It has been many years since the power of Dragon Sovereign and the first human god tumbled together in the volcano depths. The sacred city is pitch dark, having been sealed, whether through the loss of the primal flame or to adapt to realms now ruled by humanity. The ancient dragons have forsaken both wisdom and form. Others were reduced to ash when the furnace blazing in their breasts burned out. The silver-white shadow steps alone into the turbulent blazing pool that lies within the ever more solitary city. He knows he can no longer obtain new wisdom from it. But why, he asks himself. Perhaps it is because memory, too, is a hard to come by experience. So he replies in self-mockery, for there are many figures he can now only meet here. Okay, so now I'm starting to picture something. So they say that the dragons sacrifice their wisdom and form. So now we are now connecting here. So apparently... Okay, I'm trying to get back in track by correcting myself here. So we finally finished recharging that fireball. And now I gotta piss something off. You know, I just realized I could have just knocked that crystal down, and that would have broke that thing either way. But I chose the simple method. Okay. Okay, so apparently the dragons did sacrifice their wisdom and form, meaning I think that they turned themselves into liquid phlogiston in order for them to store their memories. And look at this, now they're trying to corrupt that thing here, and it's beginning to flood. Okay, dangerous. Very dangerous. And we have jumping balls of fire that explode. How more ridiculous can you get? More platforming challenges? Be my guest. Those two little things are just going to be annoying, isn't it? Great. So the fireball's been sealed off. I've been baptized by the authority of flowing flame. Woo!
And
You're kidding.
losing.
Alright. I gotta... Alright, I gotta... Alright. Alright, so I gotta fire these lasers to destroy these balls. These dark balls. Or shadow balls. What the hell? Okay. Do I gotta defeat some of these things? Alright, you know what? I gotta get rid of some of these things here now. Am I good? I guess I'm good. Alright. So I got a jumping platform again, huh? Whoa, okay. Okay. And there's one above me. Oh, so lightly, if I could get it. And there we go. Should be enough, right? Abyssal reactions none. Recalculating. If necessary, please restart the assemblage and to restore functionality. Alright. Let's get this over with. Reactivate the giant fireball? Let's go. Okay, so the phlogiston I've been swimming on were made from the dragons. That's weird. Okay, then we activated the second of those things. Now, beside the flaming pool, the silver white and ash-covered shadows confers as such. Phase 2 experimental verification is complete. I named the thing that shall purify all and evolve all Huitzilopochtli, or the Sweeping Skyfire. Not that this matters. Names shall lose meaning in this place very soon, after all. The astral assemblages must be activated and actively attached to serve as countermeasures against corruption. Before they are completely warped by the abyss, they will self-destruct and eliminate its influence. But how will you accurately identify targets as having been corrupted? A controllable specimen. Self-experimentation? Has sanity deserted you? Huh, this too is well. If nothing else, this decrepit body may still serve in this manner. So you shall be the least likely to survive once this system is activated then. Has the abyss at last rotted your mind? Or do you simply wish for all your kin to be martyred upon your funeral pyre? Such little faith you have in your people. All the lords have consented to this save you. They merely follow your plan as though blind, never once considering the true meaning behind the scheme. This action does not have any as my consent. That matters little. Destruction shall also be rebirth. I have made my mind as such. Ha! I fear this is much time as I can spend awake each day. In any case, I shall activate it once all is prepared. Is there no room for a different course? Am I still searching for another way? Are you certain that you are not bathing the world in flame over some personal grudge? Perhaps I will do anything it takes to keep our shadow foe beyond the circles of this world. Ha! Besides, another way, you say? Will you really find what you seek from those humans of yours? You are in too deep already. I see it. I once tried to make you understand, but just as it was with those of our line who sought wisdom through the pools of flame, knowledge and acceptance are two different things. If you believe that I simply wish for destruction, whereas you would have a world you wish to construct, then stop me, slay me, prove yourself to me. But know this, Cuckoo Clan. Ooh, Cuckoo Clan. Okay, to be honest, I did once play Smite, and my favorite character that I always play is Cuckoo Clan. I'm pretty much a main, though it may not be prophecy. Simply advice from one who once walked this path. A day shall come when you shall tread the same road as I. I wonder who was talking. Another weird conversation indeed. But who do those voices belong to? Cuckoo Khan, we have a name. We definitely have a name. Cuckoo Khan. Alright. When I get back to the center, I'm going to pause my video here so I can sleep, work tomorrow, and then start on another part of the video as well. So, not sure if this is going to be part 1 or part 2, but I actually want to try to put this all in one video, though. Alright, so I actually made it up here, and I saved one of the chests here, and look at this. I got free carry surface, huh? So the sound of machinery echoes from afar. Secret source dragon idol, seemingly. Okay. So, what? Ooh. Looks like we got a free taxi, huh? So I think this is how they used to travel. You know? We got on it. Let's look. Now that was fun. Now I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go over there. But I want to see what this looks like here. Just to ride these things. Because why not, right? Showing you guys what you're missing here. Maybe. Just eating my massive burger here. So I wonder where this is going to take me. On top of this mountain here, or all the way back to where it's supposed to be here. I'm not kidding you guys. Every wonder of the world in this game has always been really cool. So I'm guessing, yeah, I'm going over there. Or back to the center. I'm just waiting where this takes me to go here. So, like I mentioned, this might be when the dragons used to get around for it, you know? They had places like these to step in and step out here. Look at that. Thank you, Stony. My stone dragon, whatever you call it. That was really fun. Alright. Sorry about this,
Running late
but...
again.
Ooh. I got another fight. Christ. Ooh.
Rev the engines! Not bad.
Oi. You just knocked me over.
Light up the blazing sun!
Let's ride.
Let's ride! Rev from the sky! No more mistakes. Try and stop me!
Carving waves. Amazing. Surf's up.
Alright. Alright, we got that done good. And it's just for the chest, huh? Alright, I don't mind that.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me have.
Rev the engine!
Why me?
Alright. I see some drags. We're gonna zoom. Yeah.
Running late again.
Alright, we just zoomed here. Shows of the Dragons, this place was once sealed. Break the seal outside the Astral Sun Village to unleash the power contained in this place. That thing's locked away up high. So Paimon doesn't know if we have enough strength. Rawr. You think we should just charge up there? But there isn't a path, she says. Alright, let's find our way somewhere.
Time to roll.
When I think the word charge, I think she means me being a collector of plenty here and there. I think I know how. Alright, let's see if I'm right. I see some rocks. Turns out these stone steps can be pushed. Huh. I guess we better form a path, I believe.
Grow out of the ground?
Let's see. I think I can. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. I'm just charging. Alright. Oi. Alright.
So shiny.
Well, we've already formed one path here.
Hurry up, Grassa.
Let's go and form another one. There we go. Got another path. We got another path to go to. Alright. That won't be it. Good, but what this is.
Hurry up, Grassa.
Yeah, okay. Oop. Press the wrong button again. Alright. Let's see. Okay, the floor is moving backward. We better hurry up. That's what she's saying.
Running late again.
I guess we're charging. Oh my god, I'm in a giant treadmill.
Did that grow out of the ground?
It's over at last. Honestly, just watching that was exhausting. Woo! Alright, here goes another one for the path. And we made a path. Oh my god, I think I just realized that we just made a giant ramp. And yeah, I think I'm gonna charge it. We're gonna charge that sumbitch, aren't we? Hell yeah, we are. Alright. Should I charge an as a Tatakasaur? Alright, I may have used First a little bit much. But let's go ahead and start using it. Onward a little bit. Look at this stupid thing. Ooh! Turn over, friends removed. Reestablish corrupted... Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. But damn, okay. That's so funny. It's been me. Alright, we turn them back on. Wait! I saw a figure. Sorry, I was like too fast to notice these things. And I just saw it. The scene materializes before you like some nostalgic memory. Operations stream along countless convolutions, flowing spectrum paths that shift across layered platforms. The accumulated phlogiston coalesces under immense pressure into a floating, controllable ball of heat. We've done it! Your brethren cheer all around you, yet the one who masterminded this feat, in no way inferior to star forging, stands outside the experimental site, as though wholly unrelated to this momentous deed. Congratulations are in order, creating something equivalent to a celestial body in a miniature. An astral assemblage, is it? Truly a grand achievement, comparable with lunar reconstruction. That one would surely have tucked their wings in and nodded congratulations to you, were they still with us. If you had been willing to help, it might have been completed long ago. I have no interest in it. But you should help me, Kukulkan. We have driven the all-plunderer's herald into the deepest of mountain valleys. Yet once its master awakens, all-plunderer, that's a good name, it will surely bring another catastrophe upon our people. How very noble of you, creating this thing to protect your pitiful brethren. Our pitiful brethren. This is only the beginning, and my days are numbered. I must forge a new path for the Dragonborn. Before the pitch black shadow smothers us all. Or perhaps you should let them find their own way. Forgive my forthrightness, but the path you plan to create may be too narrow for our kind. The narrow way must be walked when your time runs short, when waiting becomes a luxury. Enough waiting, I say. A time will come, Kukulkan, when your days go down like the sun behind the hills, and you will understand. Then you shall make the same decision as I have. My king, my elder brother, O Lord who gave me life on the day you yourself were born. On this alone I cannot concede to you. Huh? Did we just see something that happened when this fireball was made? You saw that too, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon saw it super clearly this time as well. The one surrounding this cake platform had to be the dragons who used to live here. But who were the two people who were speaking then? Weird. Anyway, the seal on the astral assemblage here should be broken now, right? Sorry about that. I had to move my nose.
Are these edible?
Alright. We should get back to... What the hell? What is that and who are you? Wait, now I can see you a bit more clearly now. You guys only have just tails for legs. Are you guys Dragonborns? Yeah, they look like dragons to me. But they don't have human legs or anything. Okay. That is awfully weird. Like, these like shades or echoes of the people that were here. So these are the Dragonborn. I'm guessing they are the Dragonborn. Now, somewhat good design. They look like Nagas to me. And I hate saying it. Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, what does this say here? Yeah. Alright. I have to go to the central axis, but there's one more area that I have yet to explore on that one. And I don't think I have a way to cross it. Not yet, anyway. Alright.
Running late again.
Alright, I'm back at the center. Roar. We're click. It seems you have finally restored the two astral assemblages to normal operation. Soon the phlogiston concentration here should be sufficient to reactivate the communications device. In the meantime, please wait a little longer. You have already done well for a human. Wait, we're back to talking again. Are you a Hecatl? I am not. A Hecatl's existence has dissipated in full, not long ago. In fact, and though names matter little here, the name left to this body is Almighty Amaru, the Hallowed Lord. The original bearer of this name was a fool through and through. You may simply name it Amaru. Amaru? You right? In life, he was arrogant, unrestrained in speech, brainless, and aggravating. But in the war, he held the threshold of the sealed celestial axis in his final breath. That is that very spot, and that is why I placed the secret source servant who once waited on him here. It is happy to guard the axis in its master's place, or so I imagine. Increase the inflammation concentration detected. Circuit check complete. Lift shaft. Celestial axis restarted. It appears we are almost done. Please proceed deeper within. Okay. What's this urgency of turning on this thing here? Ooh, okay. Elevator, we're going below. Okay. We're going to the depths of the ancient city, eh? Alright. Odd shape of the holes here. Ooh. Okay, we're somewhere else then, huh? Or are we back at the volcano? No, we're not in the volcano. We're somewhere else. So we were high, and now we're in the grounded city, huh? Now look at that. There's more holes. What's with the cracks? That's what I'm wondering. What are the cracks? Yeah, Roo. What's wrong? You don't look like you're doing so hot. Arr. Is that the Abyss? Indeed. Abyssal creatures invade the sacred city of Talon like an irremediable pestilence. At this point, it may even be impossible to contain their march completely without bringing the sacred mountain itself down around us. When you discover one abyssal creature, then perhaps your home is already completely infested with those Stygian, Fiskid villains. Ugh, why do you always have to be so creepy about it? We'll chop their legs off. That'll put a stop to any marching they might do. Why would you say that? Oh, how very wise and insightful. Now all we need to do is find their legs. Ha! As if Paimon could say that with a straight face. Tis a shame, little one, but I fear most abyssal creatures may not need legs for locomotion. Only by destroying the shadowy foe that bars our path may you pass through this place and reach the sacred mountain's heart. Nothing can be done now to restore the glory of this ravaged city had of old, but neither should its carcass be left to the tender mercies of these dark monsters. Wait, don't you have those big fireballs? That's right. Don't you use them to fight the Abyss? Fireballs? Oh, you mean the astral assemblages? Nay, they may only trigger mutual annihilation on contact with the Abyss. Otherwise, they will instead be corrupted and enveloped by the dark. Alas, this city has been sealed off for too long, and the astral assemblages have been prevented from moving freely to maintain its stability. Oh, chosen of dragons. Rawr. The heart of the sacred mountain was re-excavated after Talon was established, and the first secret source dragon idol stands guard over it. You must obtain a permit to gain access to the heart. But the power source of the idol has also been corrupted. We must find some way to reactivate it. Warning, functions damaged, shut down imminent. Looks like this machine is... Amaru! Hey Amaru! What permit? Come on, you barely started talking. Keep pressing on. A new secret source servant will guide you there. shall guide you there. This is the map of the Sacred City core. I will await you at... And the light's gone out again. Guess this Amaro guy isn't gonna be talking to us anymore, huh? He really just does whatever he feels like, huh? Not much we could do but forge ahead and see if we can't rustle up a new secret source servants. God, I just pretty much dropped my phone for a bit. On my table. I don't know why. So we got a new area here. So we got a Heart of the Force inversion, Ruined Armament Workshop, Pseudostar pedestal, and we're at the Esoteric Arrays. It's gonna be a long one, isn't it?
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it.
Very long. Hang on. Yeah.
Wanna train with me sometime?
Alright, let's get started by finding some places to activate some things. Alright, so we found more of these things. Ah, a secret source serpent. Huh, is it just Paimon, or this one looks bigger than the others? Fancy meeting you here so soon. Apologies, but there are no entries regarding you logged into my database. Humans this far down. This has not happened in the last 500 years. Wait, you're not Amaru or Hekado, are you? There were indeed individuals referred to as such, but I am neither of them. I believe there must be some misunderstanding. I am a prototype created to assist Lord Siyuhokoto with information recording, so I have no name. Right. Wait, no. Not that I have no name. I am the only intelligent secret source servant without a master. Even after Lord Siyuhokoto fell, I was still in charge of the most basic city maintenance and information recording functions. However, some records have been lost due to the invasion of our shadowy foe, so I do not have data regarding my name. Yeah, it seems like we've got the wrong guy. Dragon robot? It is fine. This robot is huge, but it doesn't seem too bright. This probably isn't the guy who uses machines to talk to us, Traveler. But it did say that it is in charge of recording and keeping stuff, right? Why don't we ask it what it knows then? Or, about how we can reach the heart of the Sacred Mountain. Maybe that's what that guy intended. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and ask some questions. Can I ask it? So, do you have any queries? How do we enter the heart of the Sacred Mountain? The entrance to the heart of the Sacred Mountain is at the newly excavated entrance, descend into the deepest fissure of the volcano, where it is defended by a secret source dragon idol. Moreover, any who wish to gain access to the heart must also obtain a permit. Only then you can gain the acknowledgement of the secret source dragon idol that stands guard. Heart of the Sacred Mountain, also known as Huitzilopochtli. If I said it right, I don't know if I said it right. Where can we get this permit? According to the agreement and the edict issued by Lord Siyuhokoto, entry to the heart of the Sacred Mountain, also known as Huitzilopochtli, the descendants of proceed onto the Chamber of Deliberation to submit an application, and then wait for the permit to be issued. So what about the energy source required by the secret source dragon idols? Now searching. No corresponding data entry categories, or perhaps the relevant data, is like so much else, has become lost due to the abyssal corruption of the city. If you can eliminate the abyss's influence and retrieve the data, perhaps you might find the entries you seek. I have marked out potential data storage location for you. Please eliminate the abyssal corruption present there and to restore the data. Do you have any other inquiries? I have no more questions for you. Understood. Yeah. So we do need a permit here. So we got both things to do. This one seems like the closest. So let's go ahead and go. Oh my gosh.
Heads up!
Alright. So I literally just jumped. Alright. I see more enemies here and I see dragons.
Pyroclastic surge!
Suffer the wrath of East! Let's ride! Woohoo! Check this out! That's the luck!
Let's ride! Full throttle!
Alright, there's a... I hate the gold ones.
Light of the blazing sun!
Surf's up! Amazing! You two!
Time to end Wrath from the sky!
Alright, did we do it? I think we might have done it. Ooh, okay. So we just have to follow this thing, right? Okay, so it's draining the magician. Okay, okay. Alright, cool beans.
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
Alright, so what this is. So, coagulation pearl. So the core of the device can convert liquid phlogiston within a certain range into solid phlogiston. It can be carried around and collected by Yugosaurs. There are also seems to be a pedestal specified designated to hold those pearls. Alright. Alright, so where do I stick this at? I guess I found it. There we go. We gotta find ourselves a gateway. Alright. Okay. So I think we found ourselves in. I knew you would arrive, so I prepared a welcome of suitable pomp and circumstance. Rar? Though I know that you are only being polite, I am indeed glad to see you. So it's you after all. So, what are you calling yourself this time? This time, my name belonged to a scribe from the Chamber of Deliberation. In truth, he rarely ever touched a quill or ink himself. Not since the secret source servants were invented anyway. I warn you. You may address me so. Alright then, I warn you. So, are you here to help us out with the Sacred Mountain permit thing? If you are without it, the actual summages within the heart of the Sacred Mountain will attack upon detecting any unauthorized entry. I have extracted records from Awanyu. According to them, the permit required to enter the heart of Sacred Mountain has been placed above the Chamber of the Deliberation. For that cause, I have no choice but to set foot in this place. This congress of arrogant fools. This assembly of those who gloried in their powerlessness. Not to mention a den of pretenders claiming the right to judge their own kin. A dragon judge? Is it just me, or is that that familiar somehow? I fear you imagine quite a different beast. Let us go. We shall see where they have hidden the permit. So even ancient civilization have a bunch of pompous fools. It seems they have left it over there. Did they even think to hide it at all? Still, it seems but an empty shell. Hey, what's with all these rift hounds? God, that means the permits! Corrupted. Gate security may have been neutralized, allowing them to take advantage of the opening to enter. Wait, what do we do then? No matter. We need only activate the Chamber of Deliberation's repair and purification facilities. They are over there. I guess we do need that Yumakasaur after all. And do I actually... Shadow foe threat detected. Wow, okay. So that's how they immediately destroy it. Primates never imagined there'd be sorts of mechanisms inside a place like this. This place was built to outlast the very eons themselves. I'm not even touching anything. Okay, I'm not even touching anything. I can't read that fast, guys. Haha, it would be best not to. It will not distinguish between friend and foe. It simply consumes everything that it touches. A crass and brutal approach. The designs these fools came up with. Still, we could use it to open the shield covering the permit, right? A serious proposal. A rarity from our dear Paimon. Grar! Indeed, I too did not expect our White Herald to have such hidden depths, such hidden wisdom. A shock, to be sure. Paimon doesn't get what you're so shocked about. Anyway, let's find a way to make this thing send, shall we? Alright. Alright, I thought my controls was wonky. Oh, another dragon's here. These shadows, didn't they only appear after the Golden Barrier? Okay. Federal Silver Prince. We keep distance from the humans who were brought here by the Reaver. What are you talking about? Take the coagulation pearl in the environment's abundant logician. You create. Alright. Alright. Okay. Energy source medium retrieve. Continuing restoration. Okay. And more shadows appear. And more shadows do appear. Alright, where do we go now? Up here? Okay. They say the upstart human federation harbors an escaped test subject. Alright. I'll just stand right here. You guys can pause and read if you want. Okay. Secret Source Servants. What are they here doing here anyway? A redundant design built to deliver iridescent inscriptions. Okay. Okay. Weird. Alright, do I just go here? Qualified to wield the authority to rule that lord. Okay. What do you gotta say? Nothing? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Woo. Woo. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, ow, ow, ow. Okay. Well, one way to solve that is just blow them up, I guess. Okay. Ooh, Chamber of Deliberation, Sovereign Rulers, Council Records. So, neutralization of human settlements and attendees. CL1, CL2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, level 12. Okay, Variant 1. I will not say any of these names because they are really confusing. Like Maya names here. So, old words of present, let's begin. I'll just like scroll it here. I will not read the entirety of this thing, but you could probably just pause and read if you want, because this will be probably long. Yeah, really long. So freaking much. And if you kind of spot anything that might be interested in the lore, let me know. Because I may like reading all this stuff, but I'm on a time schedule here, which I can't really waste time here. Because I did once almost made a 3-hour video. Maybe I don't think it'd be a good idea to take as long as I could. I might scroll too fast, maybe. But it looks like they're arguing about something. And something about tallies here to vote for destroying subhuman settlements. And that's not a good thing. That's where I'm getting at. And that's honestly where I'm getting at here.
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
Let's ride! Let's shred, Darky!
Let's ride! Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun! Something to add to my collection.
The barrier is online. Keep raising that imbecilic repair barrier. Okay. Yeah, poor engineering. That's what I say. There's more. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Guess even ancient civilizations have bad days. In all honesty. Alright, I'm gonna explore things that may have to do here. Alright, I think I'm supposed to take this somewhere, right? Wait. Do I have to go back? I can't pass through here, huh? Alright. Okay, so I can't really do much here. Okay. Something... If I carried that thing, that's going to start blocking the entrances here and there, right? I need to explore a lot more. More dragons here? Even a prince has no right to behave in this manner. We seek sacred judgment. Alright. Any more of these things? Okay, There's a lot of things to look in here too, you know? I don't think I'll be... Hang on. So I have no intention of defending Ariel and Seventh Lord. My words are crystal clear. Okay, brilliant gemstones. I esteem the formidable enemy named Chibelunke. Just as long as I tear open his chest in glorious battle. Okay, so they were talking about the Archon here, maybe. Postal itself. Okay. Speaks the truth. Man, if you cannot defeat this human, meaning him in the Eighth Lord is a traitor. Okay. I no idea what may have been going on here. So we gotta figure out how to get to that barrier, though. We need to find a way to get through that barrier. I got an idea. I got an idea if I can get back over there. I may have an idea. Paimon, stop talking! I'm trying to think here. Yeah! Solved! Problem solved. Alright, I don't need about that protective barrier that's been like blocking me off here. And I could have just done that, but I had to like take it here somewhere, so. Ooh, I forgot that this thing can actually turn things into solids. Huh. That's pretty neat. So I'm creating a field that can turn liquid phlogiston into solid phlogiston. Okay. I didn't read it right, but hey, it works, right? Alright. Let me see if I can... Alright. Gotta be a hidden barrier, right? Okay. Think I reached the end. I hope. Ooh. Hidden bridge. Let's go. Alright. Phlogiston bridge. Let's go. Alright. The last piece of the puzzle, eh? Alright. I guess I'll just aim it here. Alright, so receive the permit receptacle. Oh, finally it's got purified. Alright. Alright, let's pick up. So this thing is the permit. No, at least, not in its entirety. It is a vessel that requires activation, which there are some things to destroy. Another pack of wolfhounds. And another one. Okay. Watch for the phlogiston barrier as it sweeps down. It's cleaning scan. Oh, I wanted to see the notes here. Oh no. Oh
Is
no.
this?
Oh no. I died. Oh damn. I didn't know I failed it. Alright. Alright, let me try this again. I wanted to read this thing real quick, and it's another one. Impeachment inquiry to Regent Kukulkan. So he's convened. The initiative of the Second Lord proposes an impeachment of Regent Kukulkan by sovereign rulers. Okay, so there was not much. Let's see. Now, Second Lord, may you present the second case. So the next section of the phlogiston inscription has been deliberately erased, rendering it unreadable. So 9 are in favor, 4 abstentions. Consensus reached. The record ends. Phlogiston inscriptions that could not have been previously begin to emerge upon the erased records. A foolish craven creatures, even scurrying about like vile fleas, mindlessly gnawing at the flesh of your own kin, like rabid dogs, cower in the shadows of the great, trembling at the thought of change and progress. Yet still you have the audacity to usurp the mental strength. Pitiful fools, impotent wretches, how laughably absurd even your slender is. The sacred city has fallen. Such senseless ramblings have no place in this world. So I just took a break for a bit, and I just came back for a nap here. I've already read the thing behind it before I started again. So that thing is a one-shot kill, so I can't mess up this thing here. So now I gotta wait for them to spawn and somehow get my way down. I don't want... Oh my god, someone's talking to me and I've already locked the door. Okay, so I really gotta slowly descend. Avoid contact with this thing. So I don't have to worry about the Rift Hounds below me. Because they're going to get wiped. Either way. So I'm just waiting for it to pass down that thing. Going awfully... Oh god. Awfully slow, isn't it? You try and get up here. Alright, it should be safe. I would assume it'd be safe. Oh. Please. Oh, thank God. Cleaning complete. Thank the Lord. Destination Dome. Purpose carry out final restoration. Whew. Criminy. Who knew that a single court... Whew, that's a wrap. Finally, guess what? We've got the permit to enter that heart of the sacred mountain or whatever now. No, as I said before, this is merely the permit and permit's empty shell. A device made from a single scale, bereft of any information concerning its owner cannot be converted into a permit. Otherwise, would it not have become some sort of master key to be used by any old dragon? Quickly, bring a dragon of suitable status to the stand. Where are we supposed to find a dragon? Hey, wait, does Drax count? Not at the moment, no. Then what do we do? Long ago, after the great sovereign entered the heart of the sacred mountain, there were some who had the authority to, yet did not, activate this permit. Perhaps this conspicuous specimen was placed here for that very purpose. Great. So where can we activate said permit? Never mind. I've already seen it here. Alright, let's activate. Long ago, in a more prosperous age, when the flourishing community was yet projected. I'm not going to read all that here. Those ambition filled with their hearts in their gaze beyond the sky itself, devoid of the thoughts. But in the end, there is always no limit to power. When the abyss swallowed the dark-winged lord, the celestial nail reshaped the world and the laws. Okay. Boundaries of the race, scope of great power, suddenly collapsed. The dreams of old became echoes in the void. Yet even so, no race is willing to break the shackles that strength imposes, tread the path of minor change. They were lost in the games of authority and power. The world of old should have been extinguished long ago.
Many insects have a compulsion
a
to follow the
should have
light.
been welcomed.
And humans are the same.
Rar.
Except we call that light.
These a couple of fools watched on and did nothing as their king marched toward its own grave. Huh. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more on how the dragons do fall, perished. So yeah, I'm guessing that some dragons were too stupidly arrogant. Well, yes, we all know that in fantasies, dragons have intelligence. They are massively arrogant. You know. And yet, we've reached the top here. Back to the skies we go. I love the sunset. It's kind of realized it looks like Ochkanatlan to some. Maybe this is what it looks like. It's a draconian city, right? There it is. The engraving light that can activate the scale. That is the permit. Rawr. Phew. You can see the whole sacred city from here. Indeed, the shadow of a glorious, unhappy past. You wish to know the final outcome of that trial? Of course, those who called for sacred judgment knew that the master of all light and flame was simply feigning death. But when the true king, only occasionally clear-minded, made an appearance in the flesh, the 13 lords and 3 princes, who before could not stop speaking hastily, withdrew their words, and the whole trial descended into a farce, and was thus dissolved. Later on, the 3 princes would be slain in a battle against humanity, while 10 of the 13 lords fell when the sacred city of Talon collapsed, with one remaining of Chichen Uktoka. But one lord survives to the present day, though doubtless not in the form that it would have wished to maintain. Alright, let us continue into the heart of the sacred mountain. There all lies buried, including a yearning for the journey's end. My duty shall be discharged in full, chosen of dragons. If only you could have seen this place in its fullest splendor, its truest beauty. Go, touch the flame engraved light. Win permission to reach the sacred mountain's heart. And that is dead. I won you! Huh, gone again. Paimon was just getting used to using that name. Still, the permit to enter the hollow heart of the sacred mountain is ours at last. Oh, sorry, I was yawning before I could do that. Light on this side. It's gone. Yeah, there was like a light beyond the Aguila Rift. Alright, looks like there are another few things to do. Like, I've already did that thing, but there is something here. Like, I need to clear the corrosion. Basically, I gotta go here.
One fell swoop.
Rev the engine.
Alright, well, what am I looking at here? So, the twisted dark mud. Okay, so I guess when we're inside this mud, we're going to lose our health tremendously.
Light of
So,
the blazing sun.
basically, can't touch the mud. Alright, so are we going to clean this mud or something?
Let's ride.
Alright, what are you going to do? Oh, hang on. Alright. So I gotta follow this little guy. Alright, see some dead hill trolls. Maybe. Uh-oh. Oh, meteors. Meteor strikes. Oh god. Wait. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I guess I better find another one? Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna do anything? Okay. It took its time. It took its stupid time. Alright. Alright, it's attacking another one of its brethren here.
Try and stop me. Pyroclastic surge.
Alright. Please stop attacking whatever this thing is.
Carving wave.
Alright, what is this? Okay, so we got rid of the corruption. It's a dragon then. With a cannon? It's got a cannon. Alright, I saw this thing. So, Secret Source beam cannon. Oh, we're gonna be doing some shooting thing. Hell yeah. We're gonna be doing some shooting, yo. Man. Resonate. Oh. Reload. Okay. Reload again. Alright. So we're just shooting some of these corrupted orbs. Alright. Alright, where's next? Huh? Oh, okay! It's activating. We're moving. Okay. Oh, Joe's Dragon, the power of blazing fire now rests within you. Destroy the oozing cores. Yeah, how you like that? I got a lava bud. How you like that, you sons of bitches? This is way better than this tiny little dragon laser beam. I got a lava bud. Alright, I gotta keep an eye on those stupid ores. Little orbs. Alright, we got the corruption halfway destroyed. Alright. I gotta keep an eye on many things. Okay, that's the last one there. Alright, there are 10 cores, I think, right? Oh. Aha! Oh wait, I have 10 health. Alright. Alright, I didn't get that one. Alright. Where is it gone? Alright. Alright. Am I gonna have to just keep an eye on this here, or... Oh no. Oh, I could've just... Never mind. Alright. Did I miss anything? Alright. Okay, I think we're gonna go to the center of this place anyway. I just gotta... Ooh. Oh, you almost had me there. Time for you to die. Alright, got rid of the one in the middle. Alright, I think I got rid of the core. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I can leave. Alright, I think we're gonna go wrap ourselves around it. Awesome, thanks to that beam cannon that is around here. It's already done for. So there really does seem to be some sort of glowy thingy over there. Alright. A phlogiston unit. That's what it was. And I got my wards here.
Oh no, I dropped it! Quick, pick it up! Hope I didn't just jinx
I could resonate with it again. I could resonate with it again. Not sure what happens if I will. Will I? Actually, you know what? I think I'm better off just running. Greetings, new data recovery category detected. Entries concerning source mechanism energy cores have been updated. So the phlogiston is the main form of energy that powers source mechanisms, albeit in a condensed form that closely resembles light. Stable amounts of phlogiston units may be generated via the controlled reaction known as data lost, allowing for more precise control over energy release. The energy that a source mechanism requires is dependent on both size and complexity of its operating logic. The quantity of phlogiston units a secret source servant requires is data lost, while the larger secret source dragon idols in fact require less, specifically 3 in number. Information is energy, and energy is information. The data carrier you retrieve counts as a single phlogiston unit. So 1 phlogiston unit is 1 fireball? Yes, that is one way to look at it. You restored a phlogiston unit that had been corrupted by the abyss. Only then could I extract anything from it. They can also be used as substitute energy sources for abyss-corroded source mechanisms. Do you have any other inquiries, or do you wish to mark out the next location where retrievable data might be stored? So we could... So, before I did that one, so we could do more. Alright, we could do more. To know more about the lore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this might be tied with this thing, but it's gonna be like very long and very, very long. I was hoping that specifically hoping that we wouldn't be doing this either way. But I wanted to fully explore my options here. And yeah, we might be responsible to be accessing that part very soon. This might be a long video. I'm just saying. Oh god.
Show no mercy! Not you two! Time to... Let's ride! Woohoo! Check this out! Best of luck!
Alright. Alright, Drax is up. He's gonna wake that little guy up. He just kicks him.
I told you today's our lucky day.
Alright, so... I guess we better tag along. Alright. He's just digging himself into the cube, and here I am just, Ooh! Alright. We may fall straight into it, but... Yeah, basically. So even the waterfalls can turn... Oh, this is how we climb, huh? Alright. Yeah, we better climb here. I could use the Tabelosaurus.
Full throttle!
But who does that when you could do that in style? Never mind. I guess I had to do this as this guy. Alright. Whoa! I didn't see that. Oh, so it's the meteor that did that. Alright. I guess we're gonna go slow and slow with the Tabelosaur here. Yeah, chucking mud balls at us. Really? Alright. Stop the solidification process, and I regret my decision already. Ooh, ooh. I regret my decision. Sorry, little guy. Alright. Now, how do I do this? I can activate the solidification process again. Right. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead again. Alright. Wow, okay. Alright. Alright, then we clear this away, huh? What is this? So the oozy core, spherical core suspended in the area, can be corrupted by the abyss. Alright. I gotta detonate that thing so the phlogiston can flow. Okay. Goodbye, blocker, it says. It looks draining to me. Alright. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Alright, Drax. Okay. Alright, I think I better wait it. Alright. Alright, I think we need... Okay, I got an idea. Do we stand with this guy? Yeah, we stand it with Drax here so the servant can get over here. Alright. I better get off. And there we go. It's no longer stranded. Pulses be damned. Okay. Alright, try to get up here and head back into this thing. Okay. He made a way for us to go there. Alright. It's hard to get through this. As big as the Tapetlosaurus can be, this thing can fit through things. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot of muckballs and a lot of clusters. Yeah. Okay. Get away from the Alright, getting away from this. Alright. Took on a little damage, but that's okay because we finally done it. Alright. Alright. So I guess we made another pathway? Yeah, another pathway indeed. Whoa. I will admit, it is pretty when we do explore a few options.
Hey, not a bad haul.
And there's light coming from underneath it, says. Alright. I think we picked up something else. We picked up a phlogiston unit. Let's just access the data we covered. Okay, so we did, creating the secrets, showing the entries of humans and exceptional individuals thereof. Is that it? Alright, I know no longer I've slept in the influence of the shadow, my poor brother. Treating his own kin, nothing more than insects, than those of them who share the same burning fire knowledge, okay. And this probably failed once already, and... You can probably pause this if you want. But, I guess this is just more lore. Alright, I want to activate this last one here, in all honesty. Alright, I'm going to activate this last one in all honesty. And I'll probably move on to the last bit here.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Not bad.
Alright, it's that thing again.
Suffer the wrath of Eatwing! Carving waves!
Alright, there's more of those things. Alright, how we...
Let's shred, Sharky!
Let's ride! Full throttle! Wrath from the sky!
Get rid of the shield.
You wanna stand down? Show no mercy. You two. Time to end. Let's ride. Amazing.
All right. There's another hole here. It's probably gonna pop up more of those things. Like right here, the Rift Hounds wanting me dead.
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
Get to work.
Alright, get rid of that one. More enemy reinforcements.
Wrath from the sky!
Oh god, no.
Switching gears.
No! No! Malika, no.
Let's ride!
Alright.
See Lolline, he's Papa. Get him. Let's ride. Need a surfboard? Catch an epic wave.
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
There's gotta be a way to smash them all in one go. Ooh, wait. Tatanka sword. Can we use the Tatanka sword? Yeah, okay. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Yeah, okay. Out of the way. And there we go. All them dead. And with one more push. Is there no way? Alright, there we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, how do I get out of here? Alright. Questioning. Alright, you already have been granted this permission. Clear the path shrouded in shade and okay. Alright.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Okay, so I literally had to do all that. So we could finally go into the mountain. Cool. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, the end of the road in search of the hidden heart. Yeah. So, how do we enter the Sacred Heart of Mountain? Okay, so the entrance to the heart is close by. When recreating Tolan City Center, Lord Quoto excavated downward in order to create the stable experimental environment. And there, he built the ultimate weapon for use against the Abyss. However, the seal has caused this device to suffer from the deepest abyss corrosion. Thus, this was the city taken over. The entrance to the Sacred Mountain's heart lies beneath the fissures in the Sacred City. This is also where our shadowy foe's corruption runs the deepest. Do you have any other inquiries? I may or may not have it. But I think we've done all we can here. Alright, let's access real quick. Alright, so we got this done here, then this one here, then show me the records of concerning corrosion and physical conditions. Of course, now reading, please wait. All that once granted me form is fading. I can feel the power being twisted, diluted, to form something from beyond our shadowy bane. Time is running low. Before all things terminate, I must find a new path for my people. A path forever lit and free from the darkness of shadows. Even if no glorious end waits. If I shall be swallowed by shadows, ravaged by flame, it matters not. But how can I forsake the future of my kin?
Full throttle!
Alright, so it seems extreme here. Could this be the Secret Source Dragon idol? Maybe so. Secret Source Dragon idol stands here, bears ancient signs of abyssal corruption. Perhaps we should give it the permanent and replacement energy? Maybe. So we probably submit all three of these and the permit. Okay. So would that do anything? Jump right in. And we're already inside the dragon, are we? Maybe. Alright. Let's proceed deeper. Yeah, it's a huge tear, apparently. I've already done everything. I got more lore in, maybe. But look at this. We're already in Maxim Deep here. Alright. Alright, I want to get that Oculus here before I do this. Alright, and let's dive. It's a lot deeper than I imagined, and oh god. Yeah, it's a bad feeling, that's for sure. Look at this. Alright, are we now at the heart? Wow, look at that. There's a bunch of these orbs. Shoot. Huh, who'd have thought there'd be such a huge place underneath this volcano? I mean, what's that? Yeah. It's a wall-to-wall abyss in here. Now that Paimon thinks about it, the abyss covering the entrance probably crawled up from down here. O chosen dragons, the power of blazing fire now rests within you. Go forth and vanquish the great enemy cloaked in shadow. Huh, what's this fuzzy warm strength Paimon feels all over? Yeah, that's a later question. Let's use it to send the abyss packing right here and now. Hiccups. Rawr. Alright, I gotta admit, that's a good thumbnail. I would assume so. Okay. Alright. Let's clear out the abyss and release the actual zombies. But how are we going to do that, though? That's a question beyond me. I think we gotta release these things here, don't we? Alright. Flowers here. I don't know why.
Rev the engines! Rev from the sky!
Gotta get rid of these seedlings. Oh, I think we could use Infinite Night Soul. Yeah? Yeah, it's a good blessing here.
Let's ride.
Alright. Time to charge. Alright. Yeah, let's see if I can get this right. Charge again. And there we go. Alright, I think we gotta do it on all other sides here than there. Alright. Let's go ahead and charge in. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I could have done more. Alright. Could have done this as Faressa, maybe. But I think this is where I have to use a cannon. Alright, how do I use this here? Alright. Anything else here and there? Nothing? Perhaps I need to clear something here. Alright, let's get out of this. And can we resonate with this thing? Yes or no? Can't really do much here, can I?
Try and stop me!
Alright.
Hurry up,
I
Brando!
kind of headbutted them here and there. I'm just going to wait until one of them comes down here. I'm going to follow them until it gets lower. And boom. There we go. Ah, I see, I see. They were blocking my way. They were blocking my way. Alright. Alright. We got that done. Ow. Okay. Alright.
Time to roll.
Alright. Alright. Oh god, there's a wall. You can do that? You think you can do that? Huh? Nice try. Haha. You ain't blocking me this time. You're not blocking me this time. And skadoosh. Anything else? Nope. All at once. We got that. Thanks for coming near me, dingus. Alright, where's the last one? Think I got it? Oh, they're going away. Alright. I gotta destroy those ooze before they can escape. How to do that, though? Alright. You think you could get away from me? Ain't no way in hell you're gonna get away from me. I'm already ahead of you. Come here. What are we supposed to do about that? Alright. Come, chosen dragons. There's a path. Ah! Genius and clever.
Running late again.
Alright. I think we got into our last bit of the astral somages here. Alright. Here we go. Let's go Sonic Supersonic. Sonic will be proud. Yeah. And with that, guys, I wonder what that is. The power of light compels you. The power of the sun. Ooh. Alright. I guess we really cleared that corruption. Oh, now that's beautiful. I love that color right there. The Chronicler of the Crumbling City is now completed. And look at that aftermath here. Alright. Ooh, an omen of annihilation and final entreaty. Ooh, my god. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this quest here. And I gotta admit, it all led to this. In this moment. I heard that, I was told by a friend of mine, and no spoilers, that you have a choice. And that's all he said, is a choice. So that was a bit of a long video, and it might be worth it. A lot of detours here and there, a lot of lore reading, but it was worth it. You find out that the dragons were once arrogant, maybe in some ways, and they chose the game of power, of gaining power and more authority, than realizing the dire situation they were in. And they allowed themselves to be crushed by the abyss. And not only that, but the phlogiston can be turned solid, and the phlogiston can be used to gain information. How? By the very people being turned into phlogiston. That's what I'm thinking here. If what it says is true, that they regained and form, and I think the dragons in this place were once a phlogiston, basically an energy source. They were energy, and I guess when the time came, they returned to the phlogiston and become fragments of information. That's what I'm thinking here. That's my theory. And whoever is the last surviving draconian sovereign is here. Right here in this volcano. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video as well. So, thank you all for watching this video. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give this video a like or dislike. And if you are new to the channel, please be sure to check out my channel for my videos. If you enjoyed my narrations, my commentary, my games in general, the games I do play, the chill and casual and chill vibes that I may bring here. And if anyone's interested in me narrating this stuff, that's fine with me. And you can support that channel by clicking that subscribe button and liking my videos. Now, I've done a lot more Reverse 1999 stuff as of this month. And I recently just got back into Genshin. Just because this story. I heard that in this story, this was one of the best chain quests that you ever have to do in Natlan. From 3 versions. This chain quest is freaking long. And I can't wait to go into that conclusion. So, in the next video, this might be the finale of this chain quest. And we will see the end of the journey with our Saurian pal. Could it be a different Saurian? No, it couldn't. A Tapetlosaur through and through. These are, like I said, we enjoyed our time with this character, with this creature, who became our companion, our best buddy. And who knows what will happen in the next quest here. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say before I ramble on. And then this turns into a 3-hour video. So, again, I will see you all in the new video. So peace out, and have an awesome week.